Holy chlorine tablets. $148 for 25 pounds.
Welcome to Life Was Ordinary. Subscribe.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Pool season is upon us. Currently it is late February. I typically open my pool late April, early May. It really depends on the weather. But today I want to talk about chlorine. I want to talk about the current prices of chlorine. Where are they projecting chlorine prices to go this summer? What caused this mess that we're in with the chlorine prices? And I want to share with you where I buy my chlorine, how I buy it to try to save as much money. Like many of you, I do everything on a budget, my pool, my hunting, everything on a budget. So I like to share my experience with you guys. The modifications I've done to my pool, I have different videos for all that. So definitely encourage you to subscribe. You can ask any questions, leave a comment. I'm really good at answering that stuff. So let's get to a few stores. Let's look and see what they got on the shelf, and we're going to talk about the current prices. All right, let's try Walmart. Yay. Let's see. Holy chlorine tablets. $148 for 25 pounds. Good golly. Wow. $44 for a 5-pounder. $150 for 25 pounds of the Clorox. Just got to Sam's Club. Let's take a peek in there and see what the chlorine prices look like. A little scared. Okay, Sam's Club has a 50-pound bucket. 50-pound bucket is $229.98. They have a 40-pound bucket. The 40-pound bucket is $199.98. So looks like you're getting about $4.60 a pound with the bigger bucket, and even $5 on the 40-pound bucket. Well, unfortunately, I had a feeling the prices were going to be as high as they were. As you can see, the pool is still covered. Earlier in the video here, that was just video footage from last pool season that I used during my voiceover. So I have the prices broken down from the stores I went to. Walmart and Sam's. I did do some looking online from other stores, and I'll share that information with you. If you use liquid chlorine, this video is probably not going to help you too much. I'm personally a tablet guy. I've always used tablets. In the beginning of my pool career, I did use liquid chlorine. I didn't really like the way the water made me feel. I felt like it was over chlorinated. Some people might like that. Everybody's different. I do know from doing research, it can deteriorate your liner a little bit faster than tablets will, just because tablets dispense over a longer range of time. The liquid chlorine is obviously more concentrate and works kind of instantly. So that's just my personal preference. You do you. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong by using liquid. The liquid average gallon is about $6 a gallon. It's still pretty high. Okay, so I looked at Lowe's. Lowe's has 5 pounds for $55 for 5 pounds. A 35-pound for $197. The 35-pound breaks it down to $5.62 a pound. Walmart, a 5-pound bucket for $44.74. That's just insane. 25-pounder for $148 is $5.92 a pound. You can see the theme. If you buy in bulk, it's basically almost half the price in some cases. Me personally, I have a Sam's Club that's about an hour away. I'm gonna get a 40-pound bucket from Sam's Club. That'll be $5 a pound. I can get away with 40 pounds. Me personally, I have a 20-week season that I usually go with. We get cold weather here in this part of Texas. As you can see, it's probably in the 30s right now. So I open usually in May, and I close 20 weeks from there. Really, no matter what the weather is, I just close because it's the inevitable is going to get cold. So me personally, I will use a 40-pound container. That will give me 20 weeks. I personally, again, do 4 tablets a week. Your pool might be totally different. My pool, I have no trees around. It gets very hot here. The hotter it is, the more tablets you're going to use. The faster your water flow is, the more tablets you're going to use. There's some weeks where it's a little cooler. I might use 3 tablets, but on the high end, I use 4 tablets a week, and that gets me through an entire season. So 40 pounds is going to be roughly 80 tablets. They're about a half pound a piece. So again, the key is buying in bulk. I understand $200 is a lot of money to spend on chlorine at once, but if you don't buy in bulk and you're running your pool all season long, you're going to spend almost double that by the end of the year. So you either buy the $200 bucket, or you're going to spend nearly $300 to $400 on the same amount of tablets by buying 5 pound buckets. So real quick, I said I would explain what's caused all these price hikes. There was a place called BioLab that caught on fire back in 2020 during one of the hurricanes there. I don't know all the details there, but they are said to reopen this year in time for pool season. They say that that's going to bring prices down. I'm not going to trust that. I'm buying my chlorine probably in a week or two. I'm going to get it from Sam's Club. If you don't have a Sam's Club, according to my research, Walmart would probably be your next best, or even Lowe's. Lowe's has a 35-pound bucket for $5.62, and Walmart has a 25-pound bucket that's $5.92 per pound. I'm going to get mine at Sam's Club. That 40-pound will get me through the entire season. But the BioLabs, like I said, they say they're going to be up and running in time for this year's pool season. But with the rise in inflation, I do not trust that prices are going to come down very much, if any. It's really hard to say until we get into the meat of pool season, but I'm not going to wait, because there might be a mad rush on it again, and then there's no tablets. You know, I mean, they can only make it so fast. A lot of people have pools now after COVID's over. They spent a lot of their vacation money, like I did on my deck. People bought Intex pools with it. So I just encourage you to buy in bulk, get it sooner than later, just for supply and demand. And that way you make sure you have it. And I'm not going to trust it. If prices go down, then yay. I just don't see them dropping that much. So just thank you again for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it helps you. Like I said, I have a ton of videos on my pool and the different modifications I've made, so check those out. I have a lot of good ideas for this pool season of some videos I want to make, so make sure you subscribe, and make sure on your app, your YouTube app, you click the notifications on there so you get the updates when I make them. So thank you for your time, and enjoy your pool season this year. Majority of us, we pool on a budget, just like, you know, our bill. Thank you for taking time to watch this movie. I have a lot of good movie. It's not a movie. You might use liquid chlorine. I choose usually not to use liquid. I kind of figured it would be that high again. Great.